Welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and this is an update on getting my dentures at 40. As you can see, I have my dentures now and I am so happy with them. That doesn't mean the past 4 weeks haven't had their challenges. So I wanted to make updates more regular than this, but I've been through it. To say the least, I've been through it. This is my experience. Not everyone goes through this. This is just how I've dealt with getting teeth removed and the dentures put in. So when I got my dentures done, I went in to the dentist's office and they gave me my medication. The dentist was so sweet, she was so wonderful, and when she asked how I was feeling, I said I was feeling nervous. She wasn't trying to be like, oh yeah, don't worry, it's nothing. She actually was very compassionate. It was like, I understand, if this was me, I'd be nervous as well. And this is coming from someone who does this all the time. She is a dentist. She does this. That's kind of her specialty. So she understood where I was coming from, which actually made me feel validated. After I had the teeth removed, they put the dentures in, and they were beautiful. I mean, I love them. I think they're great. So much better than what I had before. She told me that, I was going to have swelling, there's going to be a lot of bleeding, all things I expected. I mean, I had 12 teeth removed. So I was expecting quite a bit of work. I was expecting quite a bit of pain. And the pain was pretty much what I expected. The first couple days were a challenge. I had a lot of blood, obviously. And it was really upsetting my stomach. I was dealing with gag reflex of having my dentures in. So it was very, very challenging. But once I got used to that, things were starting to get better. My gums were very swollen, and so the dentures were staying in place very well. They were actually a little too tight, so I had to go to the dentist to get some areas shaved off just so I could function, because it was just hurting that much. Week 2 was the better week. The swelling was going down, but the dentures were staying in place. I started using Fixodent. Personally, I was not a fan of the texture of it. I felt it felt very gooey. And so I didn't like that. I had to look for other adhesives. I didn't need them at the time, so I didn't think it was too much rush to get them. Enter week 3. That is when my dentures started to not hold in place anymore. I needed to get something done. I went to the dentist, he did some more work on it, and actually put a liner in, a soft liner in. Now, with dentures, you can only have 2 soft liners, and my battery's dying. 1 second. Okay, new battery. So I went to the dentist, he put a soft liner in. Now, you only have 2 soft liners in for the type of dentures I have, and it's supposed to last me like 6 to 8 months. And I had the first one done at like 2.5, 3 weeks. So that's not a good sign, but I needed something because my teeth were not staying in place. They were giving me a lot of pain. It just wasn't working. So it's around that time I actually started to use C-Bond. It is these almost adhesive pads that you cut to size and put into your dentures, get them wet, and stay in place. So that was working for a little bit. But I find the more I talk, because when you talk your mouth shifts, just a little bit, but it does, I was finding that they aren't holding in place. So again, talking to my dentist, and he's like, try having a Tic Tac in your mouth. So I basically been living on these. Not sponsored, but yay, something that helps. It's small enough that I can keep it in my mouth, talk, doesn't get in the way, but it helps me actually be able to talk. Otherwise, I was gagging every few words. And it still happens. If I don't have a Tic Tac in my mouth, I can only say 3, maybe 4 words before it starts to affect me. So basically what it's doing, it's tricking my mind that I'm not gagging about what I feel in my mouth. Because what I feel in my mouth is just a Tic Tac. little bit of psychology there, but I mean, if it works, it works, and so far it has. So that's pretty much the update to where I'm at now. The teeth look great. I'm not really in much pain. I actually have dealt with some phantom pain, almost like I feel like a toothache the other day for a tooth that doesn't exist anymore. So again, this is what I experience. It's not necessarily what everyone experiences, but it's what's been going on for me. I am much better at articulating now than I was a few weeks ago. I'm getting more used to taking my teeth out. I don't have a problem with that. And try to put them in the morning. I deal with a bit of gagging. Sometimes it takes me a few tries before I can actually put them in. But it is what it is. I am very happy with when I look in the mirror and I see myself with teeth. The first couple days, first week, first 2 weeks, even sometimes still, I look in the mirror just in passing and I see my teeth and it almost, my mind thinks that someone photoshopped teeth into my mouth in a picture. It's a mirror. It's not a picture. There's no Photoshop. But that's because I'm not used to seeing it. And while I love it, it looks great. I am dealing with issues when I have to take my teeth out at night. And how I don't like how my gums sag in. Like how my lip sags in because of it. Because I don't have teeth to hold my lip out anymore. So I'm not a fan of that. I try to hide that as much as I can because I do not like seeing it. And I am not comfortable with others seeing it right now. Could that change in the future? Maybe. But right now, I'm just too sensitive about it. Like, even to my husband, I don't let him see. I have, like, you know, like face masks we used to wear? I made one out of lace so I can still easily breathe, talk through it. But it hides what I'm not comfortable with right now. I will use face veils like that to sort of help me feel a little bit better when I don't have my teeth in and I'm still going about my day. I'm not the best dealing with the whole, you know, mental health aspect of it, but I'm getting there. It's a lot. Alright, now from this point on, I'm not going to have any dedicated denture videos. I'm just going to be capturing my life. If there's an update about them, I'll post an update. Would I do another big update 6 to 8 months when I get my permanent dentures? These are just my transitional. These are just to help me go from having natural teeth to fake teeth. And then my permanent dentures are going to be next year. So now that I can talk better, I'm going to start updating more regularly with just life in general. So who knows what I'm going to get into, who knows what I'm going to record. I'm just having fun with it because that's what this is all about. If you have any questions about my experience with getting dentures, feel free to ask. Until then, we'll talk later. Bye. Welcome or welcome back. I can talk, I promise I can. Actually, I can. Possibly like talk about, you know, can't talk. Anyway.